Ooh, hello. Black Friday sales means I got to upgrade my camera, but while waiting for my camera, this big bastard was sitting in my toy room unpacked for nearly a week because I wanted to wait for the camera to arrive to test it out with an unboxing project like this. I'm so excited. What did I wait? Over a year for this pre-order from NECA Toys. You can already read what it says on there. It's going to be a bit of a learning process. I'm doing a couple of things at the moment. Alrighty, let's get into it. Carefully to the top, not too deep. So well, let me focus not getting cut first. I've said elsewhere, excuse me. I've said elsewhere that, ooh, it's already here. Bugger it, let's get out of the box. Ooh. Oh. Oh, would you look at that. Alrighty. Let's get this very fancy bubble wrap off. Look at that artwork. Wow. That is very cute. The turtle van. Okay, they're calling it a turtle van instead of a party wagon. That's actually interesting. For some reason I didn't think to interrogate that previously. My goodness, this is massive. I mean, I knew it would be, but let's look at the box art first. We see on the front here, we've got this very, very adorable cartoon art. On the back here, yeah, we've got the turtle van. The turtles will stomp the foot flat with the turtles will stomp the foot flat with this mighty mobile command center. Features LED lights, rotating roof cannons, hinged doors, rubber tires, opening roof, removable laser chair, and more. Action figures sold separately. Down the bottom, if we look here, basically these are instructions. Shows you how to open the roof, take that part of the roof off, these little panels come off, laser chair. Nice. So nice. Okay, let's get into it. What was I going to say in the beginning? Yeah, I've said it many times before that my interest in NECA's Ninja Turtle range was actually just the movie Turtles. And so I wasn't really focused on the cartoon range. I mean, I like the 86th cartoon fine, that's how I discovered Turtles, but it didn't stick with me the same way the movies did, or maybe even the 2003 cartoon. I mean, you know, I am a child of the 80s, but still, you latch onto, you know, whatever is your favourite. Oh, wow. It wasn't until the pre-order of this big bastard that I decided to hunt down Toon Turtle figures. Alrighty. Delicate surgery. There's a lot of tape back here. There are some parts. Bits and pieces. We'll learn how to assemble that in a second. Whew. So much blister plastic and not enough room to spread out in here now. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Yeah. The tyres do feel rubber. Not too squishy, but it's just enough to... Yeah, wow. I'm wasting up a lot of 4K video storage just going, wow. We've got the logo on the front. The lights here, supposedly they work. The turtle grimace. Let's open these up quickly. Wait a second, excuse me, where did I put it? There it is. Oh, that is beautiful. That is nice. That is substantial as well. So I'll do a 2-camera here, but I think these open, don't they? Yeah. Wow, that is very cool. Oh wow. Front door's open. That's cool. But how do you open the midsection? I did it off camera for you there. Yeah, swings open. This comes. Yeah. Do that again. Does the other side do that as well, or is it just stuck in place? The other side's a ramp. The other side's a ramp. It's a bloody ramp. Ramp. Don't know why I said it like that, but okay. Let's get to the accessories. Ooh, that's interesting, I think. And more plastic to move. Okay, so let's put you over there for the moment. And let's read the instructions here. Alrighty. So that there is a collapsed laser chair that goes on that ramp that I was so excited about. This brown one is the tech wall. It goes that way. This can go on the back of the front seats. Okay. Same with the battle wall. That goes on the back of the front seats. So I think it's to emulate the different, the changing layout of the turtle van that was in the cartoon. I think. Because sometimes they would be sitting in the front, but you wouldn't see the back of the van because this was up. Or if they were in the back of the van, you wouldn't see the front because of this wall. And yeah, okay, that's fascinating. Okay, that's great. Let's put the collapsed chair on this side, and there's a couple of indentations in the thing. Does it go right in like that? It's making some crunchy sounds that make me uncomfortable. Come on. Okay, so that's a nice click. Can I get another nice click? That's an uncomfortable click. I guess that's it. There we go. That'll have to do. Front just pops off. Oh. That's the inside of the front cabin. Cool. So we've got the light. It's nice. All right. So let's put the I did not like the sound of that. Whew. I think we're fine. It's, yeah, when the plastic makes the wrong type of clicking or cracking sound, you get a little paranoid. Especially considering how much money I paid for this one. Not only did this encourage me to hunt down the cartoon turtles that NECA have been releasing, but this also, I think this also got me started on those PayPal in 4 and Afterpay payment arrangements. That'll do for the time being. I'll put the roof back on as well, gingerly. Hopefully no more bad cracks.
5 minutes later.
I think I finally got it. That was that was bloody terrifying. Okay, let's close some of these doors. Ooh, that's right. These turrets. Oh, they ratchet. So this panel is in the spares, but now we have the, what was it called? The laser seat. So yeah, the bombs go underneath the laser seat. And it looks like it's a permanent click in. The squeaking click. Oh. And then we'll do the turret. The handles do actually turn, so that's lovely. Seatbelt. Does that come off? Yes. Seatbelt comes off, so you can put your turtle in there and strap him in. I don't think it's up to code, but it'll do for this. And then, because there are two little nubs on the back, and it just sits. That's supposed. I just realised something. That's supposed to come off every time you want to close this door. But that plastic is so small, and I'm gonna predict very brittle. Okay, let's be a little cautious for the time being, shall we? Let's move that out of the way. Oh. God, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is lovely. The thing about it is that it looks like the cartoon. It looks like the cartoon turtle van, but it doesn't. The toy never really looked like the cartoon, but we have it now. Because it's from a cartoon, it has to look as plain as that cartoon. There are no decals. There's no graffiti like the Party Wagon toy. There's not even a novelty number plate on here, because things like that would have been difficult to draw many times over for cell animation. So yeah, you've got a couple of cell lines here, but yeah, it's that weird yellow beige. It's like an aioli or something, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it treads that line between being too plain, but also exactly like what you wanted, exactly like a replica from the cartoon. I'm basking in this for a moment. Oh, wait, I forgot. Let's put it this way because I don't want to break. I was wondering what I felt under here. There's a little tab on there for the battery. It doesn't take double A's or triple A's. It's cell button batteries. Was that allowed? There's a switch here too. There we go. I think the room's a little bit too bright, but yeah. Headlights are on. And got tail lights too. it's such a tiny thing, but when it's a high-end toy, you kind of hope that they put in things like that. Oh, wow. And now the ultimate test. Oh, smooth. This is brilliant. The detail on the dashboard, the what was it called? The battle wall there as well. The tech detail in there. I'm really digging the turtle shell detail on the roof. I mean, it is really strange how the Ninja Turtles had so much branding for a group of ninjas, group of mutants that were trying to stay hidden. Unlike the Party Wagon, this doesn't come down. This door's rooted if you've got the laser on there. You just can't open it. So whoever's sitting in there has to go out the other side. Also, being American, it's a left-hand drive. I don't know why I had to point that part out. This is lovely. This is really, really cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so I've come down from Cloud 9 and had a bit of a moment to think about things. As much as I've been glowing and raving about this, and it is still very, very cool. And I've always loved NECA's work, but it seems the larger things get, the more brittle they become. I've got a whole heap of their quarter scale figures, and yeah, trying to move those ratcheting joints really feels like you're about to kill it. You're about to snap off its limbs. That's sort of how I feel about this. Admittedly, NECA stuff isn't meant to be played with, ironically. I mean, these are toys, yes, but these are for show. We all know that. So the durability of some of these elements really is questionable, but then again, we kind of know that going into it. This isn't something you give to a child to throw around. It is meant to be displayed. However, if you're like me and you want to kind of, shift around things all the time, like I said, like I showed you before, the two little nubs on the back of this, they're very tiny, and I worry about how easily they'll snap. Things sounded like they were snapping when in reality they was clicking into place. It's not a satisfying click. It's a stresses on the plastic kind of sound, and it really makes me freak out. Fortunately, things kind of turned out fine, but I don't know how many times that can happen. How many times I can be complacent before something does actually break. I mean, I'm the type of guy that knows how to fix these things, and yet I kind of don't want to fix them, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that's my only issue. The tolerances on some of these parts that are meant to be removable, it's really lovely. But yeah, I have to sort of stick with the idea that this is purely for show, and it will be sitting back here for days, weeks, months on end without being touched. This was delayed because they were kind of redoing the roof, if I recall correctly, and you know what, that delay was definitely worth it. This is a beautiful piece for any turtle collector to have. You know what, well, speaking of that back shelf there, that's where I keep a lot of the figures that I haven't opened yet, because I still need to rearrange all of this. But for the time being, I think there are a bunch of fellas that need to see their new ride.